Yes. Honk Honk Honk.
Honorable Madisha.
Honk Honk.
Honorable Madisha.
That's the only thing that she knows.
Honorable Madisha.
Yes.
Mr. President, it's time to admit that you have got this one wrong. She only acts clever, but is clueless to the struggles that our students are going through. And I'm not going to be like the Honorable Madisha and say hong, hong, hong.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. You see, some of us don't know English properly.
Can Honorable
we
Madisha
can only come and say
Honorable
hong,
Madisha.
hong, 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 like that.
Honorable
member.
Madisha.
Yes. Hong, hong, hong.
Honorable Madisha.
Hong, hong,
Honorable Madisha.
That's the only thing that she knows.
Honorable Madisha.
Yes.
And many students have already received their allowances. Contrary to Honorable Clueless Kasim's statement, 170 million rand was transferred to Walter Sisulu University on the 21st of January, and a further 40 million rand will be transferred tomorrow.
Because I don't care how a person says something, as long as they know what they are talking about and the ignorance is not making our students suffer.
I also wish to remind the Honorable Kasim that I had indicated to Honorable Member of COPE, Madisha, that I did not object to being castigated on my accent. What I objected to was the pig sounds made to me as a Muslim, and I objected to that, and I object to it even today. Made by yourself and the Honorable Madisha.
This is what I'm going to do, Chairperson.
Honorable Madisha, can you withdraw?
But you have not listened to me. Can you listen? I'm going
listening.
on. Okay. Chairperson, you need to listen as well. What I'm putting to you is, I'm going to withdraw this truth from the House. Now. Okay?
You've withdrawn.
I withdraw this truth.
Thank you. Proceed.
Can I go on, Chairperson? The Chief Whip, I withdraw that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I withdraw.
Honorable Madisha.
Honorable Chairperson.
Honorable Madisha. Honorable Madisha, can you withdraw what you have just done?
Yes, I withdraw, of course. I withdraw.
Honorable
Houston, we have a problem. Amount of 939 million 3,060,000, close to R1 billion for the purchase of the land.
The number of babies born HIV positive was reduced by 66% from 24,000 in 2008 to 8.200 in 2011.
769, 700, listen properly, 769,820 and 70 members, down from 100.2 million in 2012.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
The other thing, President, is that don't you think we should maximize our trade?
Sadly, your time
with
is
Cuba?
expired, Honorable Malema.
An establishment of solidarity fund, maybe with Cuba like the Nigerians did. Don't say sit down, you never ask questions. Even your children know that you are useless, you don't ask questions.
Order, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, point of order.
Who's raising a point of order?
Honorable Speaker, in terms of
okay.
Thank you. In terms of Rule 142, other than the time that the oral member had exhausted, but also that the follow-up question should be restricted or limited to one question.
Yes. That's
But
true.
however, Honorable Speaker, I would also like you to rule, if it's parliamentary, for the Honorable Member to say, we must shut up, we never ask questions. Is it really, we are useless, like he said. Hansard can then confirm the exact word. Thank you.
Honorable Malema shouldn't say another honorable member must shut up because he never asks questions.
No, Speaker, they were saying I must shut up.
Oh.
You ruled that I must sit down, and I continued. And then someone said, shut up. And I said, in answering that person, don't say Ubani because it's not you.
Okay, take
So
a seat
I
now.
answered, maybe someone from the gallery there. Why is this one jumping saying it's unparliamentary? You don't know who I'm talking to. Stop being chacharahwe.
Honorable Malema, please let's allow the president to answer the question. Honorable President. Order, Honorable.
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Honorable God, please sit down.
And are on the ground in crime hotspots across the West.
Honorable Manier, please take your seat. What's point of order you said?
Point of order. Are we in an auction here? Honorable member.
That is not a point of order.
Point of order.
Honorable Manier,
Point of order.
Please proceed.
Point of order. Chair, Speaker.
Honorable Mazoni. Order, members. Order. Order. Ma'am.
Madam Speaker, I rise on point 14S because the strangest thing, when Honourable Ndlozi rose on the point of order, I turned around and I saw nothing, and then I looked down.
That is also not a point of order. Honorable Manier, please concede.
Thank you, Speaker. The Honorable Ndlozi rather makes my point.
Speaker, in terms of some rule, can I take this question?
Please do.
Thank you. Honorable President, you know, this phone doesn't have a camera. You might want to start ordering it for cabinet members because it will save us a lot from some of the embarrassing activities that it doesn't have a camera. It can't even be hacked, this phone. Can I come maybe give it to you after so you can have a model of what phones might be critical for honorable cabinet members? And anyway, I'm very worried about the criminalization of I'm very worried about the criminalization of the youth and the children. The fundamental question here is what kind of a society loses control on its children? When they go into criminal activities, when they go into gang activities, what kind of a society sends police into students? It's a society that has lost the responsibility to educate those students. It's a society that has lost the power to prepare a future for this youth. So why don't we diagnose the problem properly? Because it's not one or two students that are stabbing each other. It's a phenomenon of gangs, of drug and alcohol abuse, signifying the failures of the last 24 years to properly run a society. Why should we be sending police to children? Why don't we send social workers? Why don't we create jobs for them? Why don't we give them proper qualified teachers who are going to keep them interested in education and not getting into drugs and alcohol abuse? I think it's a shame that our solution is to criminalize those kids.
Honorable member.
Distinguished guests in the gallery, including my daughter and her friends. Her name is Tuli. She's up there. Now, I just want to say to Tuli, if you see anybody wearing a red overall and boots approaching you, run, my girl. Run. And don't look back. As we deliver this budget vote speech on the eve of Mandela Day.
Honorable Ndlozi, I'm just greeting to no, Honorable Ndlozi, that is completely out of order. Honorable Ndlozi, that's completely out of order. Please continue.
And Commissar Dr. Ndlozi is not married and is available.
Honorable members, we appreciate the presence of the minister's daughter in the gallery, and that's where it ends. Please continue, Minister.
As we deliver this budget vote on the
Ginger is going to be very hurt about me being available.
Honorable Ndlozi,
Ginger is
please
going
take
to be
your
hurt.
seat.
Everyone knows I'm with Ginger.
Honorable Ndlozi, Honorable Ndlozi, the floor of the House is not where personal interest is expressed.
Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Member.
I'm worried that this minister that we pay so much, Minister Maide, she's sleeping in Parliament, and with that position, she's going to fall. And the minister would have fallen. She's still sleeping.
Honorable Member.
She's still, I don't know, what's happening?
That's not a point of order. Take your seat.
No. The minister is sleeping. You can't say that's not a point of order.
Josie,
are you condoning people sleeping now?
Josie, here's
we
the
must
time
come
for
to
you.
sleep here in Parliament.
Honorable Self, proceed.
We pay you. Don't sleep here. Hey, man. We're busy debating. You are sleeping. You are a sleepist. You think we're sleeping?
Take your seat. Hey, Honorable Member.
Order, Deputy Speaker. Order, Deputy Speaker. Order.
What's your order?
Can't call an honorable member. Hey, when this is not a class here.
Honorable Member, take your seat. Take your seat.
Must not be emotional.
Take your seat, honorable members. Honorable members, can you be in order? Please, let's allow the honorable member to speak. Honorable Minister, why are you rising?
No, I want to understand what this young boy is talking.
No, Honorable Minister, that's not a point of order.
To respond to this young boy.
No, take your seat, Honorable Minister. You can't.
Minister, you must sleep and we must keep quiet. No.
Honorable members.
Decency to admit when you are wrong. You are sleeping.
Honorable Ministers.
You are sleeping on duty.
Honorable members.
You are sleeping on duty.
Order. Honorable Ndlozi, order. Honorable members. Honorable Self, please proceed.
From within Parliament, we are looking forward to comment once the Parliament express a particular view and interact with that.
Thank you. In accordance to Rule 137.10, the question asked, Dr. Ndlozi will take charge of the question asked by Honorable Shivambu. Honorable Ndlozi.
Thanks, House Chairperson. Honorable Gungubele, since the real minister is not here, you have been around for a very long time in this department. Have you read the bill that has been proposed? And if you haven't, you must tell us why. If you have, what are its details? I understand Comrade Mbuyiseni maybe is an arrivalist, but when you have been here, have you read the bill? If not, why? If you have, what are its details? What is its central argument? Thank you very much. Don't tell me about stuff.